Hello, y'all. Welcome to I'll Be a Mother Trucker. As soon as I can figure out how to change it on YouTube, life happens by the mile. Anyway, I am here in California, beautiful sunny California, up in the Santa Maria area in Guadalupe. And I actually love this area. I grew up here in Ventura, Oxnard, all that area, before we moved to Oklahoma when I was 14. So it's kind of like a coming home. It's really badass. But I'll tell you, my O1 here is the bomb. They are so cool. And then I met this girl that works here. I'm walking over to the restrooms to throw my trash away, and she goes, "You're a badass." And I'm like, "Excuse me, what you trying to say?" And of course it was a compliment, which was so sweet. She goes, "You know, women that are truck drivers," she just thought that was the baddest thing ever. And I was like, "Girl, you could do it too, trust me." And all you women out there, I want you to know, there isn't a man alive that can do it better than we can. I'm sorry. You know, maybe I should rephrase that is capable of doing it better than we can. Because we are just as capable. You drive a car, a man drives a car. You can drive a truck then. It's just bigger. It takes getting used to. But they have nothing about them that can make them better at this job. In fact, they have steroids, raging, and everything else, and doing the woo shit, when we are calmer and have our shit better together sometimes, you know? We're able to handle stress better. So, I want you to think about it. You could do this job and make really good money. You know, and it never hit me because I've never been the type of chick that said, "I can't do that," you know, because that's a man's job. Oh, hell no. I've been the type, I'm going to do it and I'm going to learn to do it better than them. And believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm older, yet I get out here and I do this job. It is a badass job, and any man can do this job too. If you do not have a horrible driving record, in other words, like DUIs and everything, you haven't had any major speeding tickets in the past 3 years, you can do this job and you can make a lot of money. We make as much as new lawyers and new doctors. I mean, we make really damn good money. Now, a surgeon or something like that, or a doctor that's owned his own practice for years, yeah, they're going to outdo us. But our equivalent to owning our own practice is owning our own truck outright, and maybe a couple trucks, and then we're back up with them or surpassing them. So in this job, it is limitless where you can go. And it just never hit me that there's women out here that think this is a job that is hard for a woman to do. This is an easy-ass job. I mean, it's hard in some ways, I mean, being away from your family, but the thing that gets us is we get out here if we have kids. It's usually our job to stay home with the kids. But let me tell you, honey, that dog no hunt. A man can stay home with kids just as easy as a woman. But I'm going to tell you right now, I would not have traded my time with my kids for any job. Love my children, but if you don't have kids yet, or your kids are grown, or you and your husband are the type that your husband's been staying home with the kids, child, I say go for it. Make that money. You can do this. You can make a great living for your family. And if you're like me, my kids are grown. I just bought my property cash. And my channel is becoming all about being debt-free, living that debt-free lifestyle, making your money work for you. Decide, what is it? Do I need 5 new wallets? Do I need some Louis? Well, yes, I'd like some Louis, but 1 Louis will do me. But the thing is, think about your time out here. Make it worth it. Make this time out here count. I'm telling you, the future is so brilliant if you make your time count. You make all this money you're making, you live on your truck, until you can buy a place cash. And then let me tell you, living debt free, that money stacks up. You're stacking duckies like that. So just make your time out here count. Everything you buy cash, car, everything. Just think about it. How often are you home? I mean, I go home to sign some papers or do something like that. Other than that, I'm on the road most of the time. What do I need a car for? And let's say you want to go home every 3 weeks for a couple days. Rent a car. It's cheaper than a car payment. Or buy a hoopty. So, get out here. Save. Set your goal sheets up. Like I set mine up. Land, surgeries, cosmetic surgeries. I am a shallow bitch. Cosmetic surgeries. A new vehicle, cash, not brand new, because I think that's ridiculous. I'll buy something about 3 years old, but cash. Building my house. I'm going to build it myself. And for all you haters out there wondering how much I'm sorry, you can't put a price on building your own home. I'm very artistic. I love creating things, and I'm doing alternative buildings. And you're like, well, how much are you losing in revenue? Well, I guarantee you I'm not losing so much that paying someone $150,000, $200,000 to build my home when I can build it myself. No, I'm sorry. That dog don't hunt. And it's part of the things I enjoy doing. So, and that's another thing. Learn skills. Anything that can help you that you can learn to do yourself is better than having to pay someone. Like I'm going to Lingua in April to take a 2-week course on building an aircrete home. You learn to wire it. You learn to build your own septic. You learn to do all your electrical, install a split air conditioner, to do all that. And all the money you save doing this, I mean, come on. Awesome. Plus you have a skill for life. And anything that you do to your home, you're putting in all these trades, like your electrical, your plumbing, everything. So if anything goes wrong, you put it in. You know how to fix it. So, but it's fear. Don't let fear hold you back. Because fear holds so many people back. And if you own that land outright, everything you're doing to your property, although some stuff might not be perfect because you're learning, it's yours. You're the only one that's really going to spot that too. So don't let fear hold you back from learning to do what you can do and making your life better. A healthier, happier, debt-free life. When you're debt-free, your stress levels go down. You don't become a prisoner to your job. Because if you're heavy in debt, you're heavy mortgage, what you're doing is you're working through life to pay for all this shit you buy. You're a slave to it. So you don't even have the time to really enjoy it. I don't want to be a slave to anything. I've done that. And every company, every business I've ever started, I started debt-free on a dime and built it to be something awesome. Now, this I'm enjoying because I don't have any employees. I do what I want for the most part. I mean, even though we are contractors for Prime and not employees, we're still under their umbrella, and they can still say, bitch, you're fired, or we are parting ways. But as long as you're doing your job, I mean, it kind of gives you a check and balance where my customers would give me a check and balance if I was stepping over. Of course, they didn't, but you know what I'm saying. So if you're running your ship right, you don't got to really worry about it. And also, this is a way to start your own business coming into trucking and doing leasing. But you got to find the right company. And I'm sorry, the best starter company out there is Prime. It beats the hell out of Swift, where my dad worked for Swift. It beats the hell out of CR New England and some of these other companies. But anyway, like I said, I'm getting off track because I'm getting excited about this. I love trucking. I think it is an awesome avenue to start. And if you are thinking about coming into trucking and you want to come to Prime and get your CDL, use my driver's code. It is FUOSMA. And hey, it helps me out, and I appreciate it. And also, if you like the content on my channel, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps grow my channel and gets this content out to other people. And if you're interested in starting a debt-free lifestyle, it all starts with, if you got an apartment when you come into this, put your stuff in storage, better yet, sell it. Then sell your car if you got a car payment, even if you have to add money to it to get rid of it. And believe me, those payments, you're paying way more than the cost of your car, and your car's just going down in value. And then wait until you can afford to buy it cash, and set up your goal sheets. What's important to you? Now, for me, it was a group of things. Land, I wanted another RV. I have a fifth wheel, but I have the land's checked off it. I need a truck. Building materials, stuff for my off-grid solar. I'm doing water catchment, and then I'll be building a well probably middle of next year. So I got a list of things and it's called my short list. So my cosmetic surgery's up with that. So it's like a well and a pad to put my RV, my fifth wheel on. The RV's off the list for another couple years. But whatever deal comes up first is what I'll do first. And most likely, I'm going to try to get the setup for my RV on my land, water to it, which will be a water catchment system. I'll do the well probably end of about this time next year. In about a year, I'll do my well. So everything will come in time. But on that list, you just check it off. Like if a real good deal on a truck comes up before I get my facelift, while I'm saving for my facelift or my boob job or whatever, I'll say, okay, I'm snatching that truck. Then the truck's off the list. Cosmetic surgery's great, and it's great for your self-esteem, but so is a good transportation, debt-free transportation that you own outright, because you are living a healthier, happier life being debt-free. So anyway, guys, I've preached enough for this. Please practice love, acceptance, and understanding instead of hatred, bigotry, and exclusion. Practice inclusion, because you never know who you might meet, and you never know, you might like them. And all you women out there, you are warriors. Come, take this job. You can do it. Trust me. Trust me, I don't care if you are 80 pounds and 4'2". You can do this job. And come to Prime. It's a great starting company, and this is not a Prime channel, but come to Prime. It is a great starting company. Okay, guys, take care until next time. Bye-bye.